Germany is gearing up for elections in September. But as the day draws closer, there's a growing threat that cyber attacks could interfere with this democratic process. Who's behind this potential election interference? What does it mean exactly? And what is Germany doing to protect voters and votes? Let's find out. This is GMF Compact. In 2018, the US authorities charged 13 people and 3 companies for meddling in the 2016 US elections. The indicted all had one thing in common. They were all from Russia. According to tech giant Microsoft, there has recently been increased activity by hackers targeting the upcoming elections in Germany, most of which could be traced back to Russia and China, but also to North Korea and Iran. Foreign interference into elections comes in various forms. First, there are hackers who try to disrupt electoral events, such as party conferences, by gaining unauthorized access to computers and servers. For example, during the digital summit of Chancellor Angela Merkel's CDU party in January, hackers carried out massive cyber attacks on the event, even forcing the live stream to stop for a while. Then there's spreading false or misleading information in a bid to manipulate voters. Remember the 2016 US elections? The CIA, FBI, and National Security Agency all say that the Russian government targeted Hillary Clinton's campaign to give an advantage to Donald Trump. The last type of interference is a hybrid form of attack. It often begins with hacking into systems of political parties, stealing information like emails, and spreading those confidential documents online. While some of the content may be truthful, it is often published out of context, giving false impressions about candidates and parties. But such attacks don't always succeed. In 2017, Russia targeted French President Emmanuel Macron's campaign, leaking thousands of documents while also publishing fake emails. That was 2 days before the election. However, the attempt to swing votes failed because intelligence services and Macron's campaign called out the attack immediately. So, as Germany prepares to go to the polls, the Federal Office for Information Security is training politicians and political parties on how to better protect their data. However, there are no rules guarding political ads online and on social media in Germany. Experts warn that hackers and trolls may use this weakness to post false claims. A lot of such disinformation was posted during the US elections 2016 on Facebook and on other social networks. That's why fact-checking initiatives, media literacy, and more checks on social media are important to detect and remove false information. There are some good news, though. Vote counting in Germany is done by hand, so experts don't see a danger of digital manipulation there. However, those weeks and days before the elections will matter more than ever before, with Germany having to combat digital foreign interference on a massive scale.